Yay! We're finally back with the promised Neverland. I have missed doing this series, especially since I've been stuck doing Akira for a few months. And last time I did this was 3 months ago. Jesus. This time, we will be covering the Cuvitidala arc. And I'm excited to see how the ending of Goldie Pond's battle arc continues. So without any more hesitation, let us begin. We start the volume off with us seeing everyone running away from the destruction of Goldie Pond. We see Fucker rushing towards the hideout to save Emma. Meanwhile, we see Gilda, Dawn, and the others worried for Emma and Ray. And as Dawn and Nat are about to leave to hunt for food, they see Fucker with Emma on his back, rushing into the hideout and placing her on the table. Gilda is angry with Fucker, threatening to blow up the base, trying to find out what happened to Emma and where Ray is. Fucker yells that there's no time to explain, and thanks to Anna checking her pulse, they find out Emma is alive. Fucker tells them to help him with blood transfusion, and they realize Fucker is trying to save Emma. They quickly rush to get what they need. We also get a short scene where Ray and the Goldie Pond survivors reflect on Emma saving everyone, before we get a 3-week time skip to when Emma wakes up from her coma. She wakes up with everyone surrounding her, happy to see she's alive, and she is told what happened, and all that stuff that happened between the 3 weeks she was unconscious. Emma also learns Fucker's real name, Hugo. Finally! We learn his goddamn name. I am so tired of calling him a fucker. Thank God I can call him Hugo now. Anyways, after a while, Emma show Ray and the other Gracefield survivors what her and Lucas found out about Minerva. They realize they have two choices: escape themselves and cause no troubles with the world, or save everyone from the farm and cause the possibility of risk of two worlds clashing with each other. Emma chooses that she wants to save everyone from the farm. She's planning on telling everyone about the plan, but they all heard because they were eavesdropping, and everyone agrees on the plan. We also see Peter Rattray with Norman near him, figuring out that there were no kids that died during the Goldie Pond battle, which he finds very strange and orders a search for the kids. Fucking traitor, little bastard. We see Rattray having found some traitors and orders their death, while some of the men search a hideout. We see the everyday of the hideout before we cut to Emma, Ray, and Lucas try to get in contact with the supporters, who are probably the people we saw executed. We also learn that the place Peter's men were searching was a dummy hideout, probably made by Minerva, and we learned that the name of the guy who searched the place was Andrew. He will probably be important, I guess. We also see the phone ringing and Emma picking it up, realizing it's Morse code, which Ray translates to being a message from not a supporter, saying that they will find them and help them, and to stay. I feel like this could be Andrew, but I'm on the side that this is either Sonju or Mujika, but we'll probably see soon. Then they tried to figure out who it was before they decide to continue their search for the 7 walls. Turns out while Ray, Emma, and Hugo went to the Goldie Pond, Emma and Ray had asked Gilda to do some research on this Cuvitidala, and they found a location where it would be, and some connection to a dragon, which makes the group questioning. Emma suggests that some of them should leave to go to Cuvitidala, since everyone can't go. Ray suggests that him, Emma, Dawn, and Gilda should go, which shocks and gladdens Dawn and Gilda. Hugo asks if either him or Lucas could go as extra security, but the idea is immediately shot down when Emma tells him that it would be reassuring, but they know enemies are after them and that they should take care of each other. Hugo then suggests that Zach and Violet join them due to their medical knowledge and great sight at night, respectively. Hugo has become very overprotective over Emma and Ray, and I love it. Great character development. Anyways, the party of 6 prepare themselves and head out. We then see Phil again and learn that after the attack, everyone from Gracefield relocated into one of the 5 other farm places. We see Phil's current life there, but this is cut short when Andrew shows up, wanting to talk to Phil. I swear to God, if you do anything to Phil, I'm going to We then see the party of 6 talk amongst themselves and talk about the train. Turns out Emma, Ray, Dawn, Gilda learned the map of Cuvitidala by memory, which shocks Zach and Violet. After a while, they make it to Cuvitidala. They decide to look for what the dragon is a metaphor for, but as they discuss about it, Emma finds a thing that looks like an eye and touches it. She then is mentally teleported to a vision and sees the past, before being greeted by a dragon-looking demon and a friendly-looking demon. He tells her to find the entrance and that that it's not here before she gets back to reality where everyone is surrounding her, and Violet gives her a slap stronger than a slap from the Grammys. When everyone gets back, she asks if they saw it, but everyone is confused, so she climbs up a pillar with Ray following, concerned for her, and they realize that the place is shaped like an eye. After Emma explains what she saw to Ray and the others, they head back to the hideout. We then get a large time skip of a year and a couple of months, and we see the original 6 members searching in a demon village in disguise. And then we see how it led up to this point and them having to search for this golden water and the temple it's in. They find it after a while and they acquire the golden water. But they can't celebrate for long since Pepe comes running down the hall yelling that they have to run, since Ratri's men found out about the area. And the operation is led by Andrew, that Kisaki from Tokyo Revengers wannabe have an ass. They hide in the armory and Hugo tells them about the emergency exit, and the armory has a path that leads to it. Lucas takes out one of the armed guards and hears in the walkie-talkie something that shocks him, so he gives Rossi the walkie-talkie and tells him to meet the others. Turns out, Andrew the traitor and his men have surrounded the emergency exits, and when Emma and the others make it there, they see 2 corpses, and then one of the kids named Chris gets sniped by Andrew the Soulless, and then Andrew tells them to give up, but Emma yells asking if it's a problem with creating a new promise, in which Andrew the bitch says that it's even more of a reason to kill them. And he throws a gas bomb down there, which makes the crew run away and shut down a massive emergency door. As they're contemplating killing them, Rossi comes and tells them what he and Lucas heard in the walkie-talkie, which gives him enough information to escape. Lucas clears the outside for guards that are standing there, and the remaining survivors escape. Lucas and Hugo grab a gas mask and tells the kids to get out of here and that they will make sure that the 6 people, including Andrew, won't chase them. The kids don't want to leave them, but he explains that they will meet up and that they only have 2 gas masks and they will re-enter the hideout, saying that this will be their final resting place. I know they will probably die and I am not excited to see that. They enter the building and start doing good by getting 2 of them fast, but then Andrew comes and starts firing at Hugo and Lucas. They enter a shoot-off while Hugo and Lucas move back. They're able to kill the 3 other guards, even giving them a fake-out death. But in the end, Andrew the big bitch killed Lucas and then Hugo. Rest in peace. You know what? I'm gonna do this at times I feel like a dead goat deserves to be honored for their accomplishments. I'm bringing back the Heavens of Goats from Jailbreak, and we'll make it a reoccurring thing for anyone who died who were absolutely a goat for when they were alive. And since we have 9 members from before, I'll make the 10th and 11th member Lucas and Hugo. Sure, Hugo was a bit of a jackass early on in the Search of Minerva, but over Goldie Pond's battle arc, and especially this arc, he has proven himself his spot amongst the Heavens of Goats. Meanwhile, we cut to the group of kids who made it to a new hideout place, and are worried for Hugo and Lucas. And of course the kids who were shot. Emma has a dream about Hugo being alive, and they realize that Hugo and Lucas are probably dead. They argue about looking for them, and it being dangerous to do so, but in the end they eat some food and go to sleep. Emma learns that Lucas got a call from Minerva claiming to be alive, but they're skeptical about it. While Emma and Oliver talk about the Minerva note by Lucas, they are informed by Gilda that Dominic and Alicia have disappeared, so they go to search for them. Some of them find a Dominic, but he tells them to run away before one of the guys gets shot in the face. Turns out it's that goddamn bitch of a traitor himself, Andrew, with an eye fucked up like Uncle Ruckus and half his face destroyed. He holds Alicia up as a hostage and demands everyone to get rid of their guns and have their hands up. So they do so. Some try to snake him, but that doesn't work, and Andrew decides to stomp on Dominic, and this gets everyone to grab their guns. Andrew mocks Emma for being too soft to just shoot him. He keeps mocking her and eventually reveals that Lucas and Hugo are dead. Emma eventually shoots him, but he didn't even flinch, which makes him laugh even more. However, some bullets shot by Oliver hurts him a bit, which infuriates him, and is about to kill Dominic. But a demon appears and eats Andrew in one bite. Fucking finally! Emma is able to save Dominic from being eaten. They head back to their hideout. Now that they have confirmed that Lucas and Hugo are dead, everyone is crying their eyes out. Metaphorically. However, their tear session is cut short when Ray is able to take down a demon bird which had some camera on it, which is how they found the base. They decide that they have to leave their current base, but are confused on where to go since there are no safe places. But Emma reassures everyone, saying that they will fight for one. And she also reveals what Lucas learned about Minerva being alive. Possibly. Everyone gets motivated and decide to find where the call came from. We also learn that the 2 years Emma promised Phil is in about 2 months. It'll be interesting to see how the promise will be handled. The volume ends with the reveal that Minerva might be alive. Overall, what a sad arc. Yeah, sure, we got a lot of happy moments early on, but as soon as the hideout got raided and the loss of Lucas and Hugo made it even more sad. But we have hope now that we know that Minerva is back. Or isn't Minerva? We will see. Also, the whole dragon thing and the guy telling Emma find him being the gibberish guy I mentioned early on in the series is something I'm excited to see more about. Next time, we're going to jump into a whole new place with the King of Paradise arc. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys, well, next time. Bye-bye.